Hey there, everyone. Judy here. I just want to walk you through a few things on your course and how it's going to work. So, some of you have already worked through all of these indicators of what to work on. The reason why there's a whole bunch of text there is because I'm trying to explain them to you as you go. But perhaps this video is a bit easier to understand. So essentially, every module that you'll have on your left-hand side in the course. Once you get to the course through myclass.ufv.ca, you click on your course title, and then when you scroll down here after the information, you're going to have introductory tasks and module 1. When you click on module 1, after you do your introductory tasks, it's going to explain to you some of what ALEKS is, and then also some of the content for you to learn from. And so the learning aspect of it is going to be different for each course. This is just a general video for all of my courses, but it depends on the links and the content that you have. In ALEKS, there is kind of like a learn mode and an objective mode. The objectives are not going towards your grade necessarily directly. I can look at them and consider what you've done, but doing the learning objectives in ALEKS is really going to basically help you understand the content a little bit better. Once you're done with that and you're ready to show me that you have understood this content, you want to work on the assignments and the quiz, the assignment and the quiz for in ALEKS. Once you're done the quiz, and by the way, the quiz won't release until you have 80% or more in your first assignment. If you are struggling with that, just email me. And then once you're finished your quiz, then you would upload your work by clicking on the title of upload your work here. And you do this for the digging deeper questions as well. Those are the only two things that I need uploaded. The rest of it you can just have organized on your own, system or however you organize your work. So this is just if you want to upload your work, you can either put it together in one scanned file, like a PDF or something, and you upload it directly, browse your computer, and select the file. I'm doing this from an iPad, which this will look similar in a mobile device, such as an iPhone or an Android or something like that. So you could take photos directly and upload them in here, and you can do multiple photos in one go. Before you click submit, that is fine. So you could have it written on paper and then you would browse your computer and upload it there. So, but before you get there, you have to do some work in ALEKS, as well as whatever videos or content that I've given you to work from. So here's how ALEKS works. So when you go to aleks.com, I'm logging in right now as a student. So you're going to see something here, and obviously I don't have necessarily the same course loaded as what you're doing, but they're all structured very similarly. So I did the initial knowledge check and I only did one question. So I have like one topic complete in the course. You'll probably have more. So when you go to ALEKS, it's going to give you this sort of homepage. The pie chart tells you how much you've learned or mastered. You can see up top in the top right-hand corner, there's mastered 6, learned 0, remaining 566. So I haven't done any work in this. Obviously, I'm a terrible student. No, I just haven't tried. So I've mastered some of the topics and I have things to learn. That's coming from my initial knowledge check. All that means is that it has shaded in what I have shown that I know through a knowledge check. Anytime you get a knowledge check, this will update automatically how much of the course you're now at. And this is really just for your own progress through the course. And you can always click into one of these and you can go into the topics and learn them. So this Start My Path mode here is really just about what ALEKS thinks you're ready for, and that's what you would work on. So if I go to that, it thinks that I need to learn this. So it's going to explain this. You can click more than the answer. On the other side, you have some options there. If you tap that little icon at the top, it'll open a carousel of topics that I can choose to learn and work through. And so if I get it right 3 times, it'll check it off as learned. So later when I look at my modules, I see that I have worked on that topic. And you can kind of see the other topics are locked. ALEKS will lock the different modules based on where you are. But because I've set dates, it will open new material like as we move through the course. So this is just learn mode. So anytime you're lost, go to the top left-hand corner. Those 3 little dashes at the top give you the menu. So you can go home. This is just if I learn something that would increase my learning number there. It also will show you some of the assignments that are coming up and when they are due. So I'll also, if you just go to this, I think this is probably the best way for you to really see everything clearly that I've programmed in here is go to the menu icon, the 3 little dashes there. And if you go to assignments, assignments is going to tell you what's coming up. So this is, you could click on any title and work on that. And so this is the most important part here is that the little target icon, module 1, the first one there that I have 2% on, which came from my knowledge check. I didn't do any work in that yet. That, if I click into that, that is learn mode. This is me learning the objective that is due by the next checkpoint of that module date. So that objective I can learn here, but that is not going towards my grade. That's just helping me understand that. So let's go back to assignments. So what I'm going to be looking at is your assignment and your quiz. You can see that in the assignments list. So module 1 assignment, that has a due date, and you have unlimited attempts, so you can always save for later or submit the assignment. It'll grade it, and then it'll give you the questions that you need to do again. And you can look through the questions and complete them. As you complete them, you will see that either you get them right or wrong, and then you can retry them if you like. So go back to assignments. Then eventually you'll have a percentage that you can click on to see your progress in the assignments list. Once you have gotten 80% or higher, this module 1 quiz will be available, and that is the one you want to take in one sitting. You have about 10 questions or so to complete. Should take you about half an hour. Write it on your paper, and then when you're done doing that quiz, that's the quiz that you would come back to the upload your written work here portion of Blackboard. Okay, so make sure you submit when you finish your quiz on ALEKS. It's going to auto grade it. If you review your quiz grade and you think that you may have gotten something partially correct, you may always email me and I can take a look at your uploaded work and adjust accordingly. So I have no problem giving part marks. ALEKS won't know how to give part marks necessarily all the time, so feel free to email me about that. And then finally, you'll have a few digging deeper questions, and again, you'll do those just on paper. There's no ALEKS component to it, and then you upload it just like you do your quiz. So that'll be available pretty soon. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Again, always go to the top left tab, the 3 dashes there. Go to assignments, and under assignments, you'll see everything that's coming up with the due dates. You can always ask for an extension. I have selected them all as possible to submit late, so hopefully that works. And it's fine if it's late. It's just these are your goal dates. This is what's going to get you through the course. Okay, in terms of any sort of worksheet or any of these other items on the left, don't worry about them. I don't need you to submit anything other than the upload of your quiz and the upload of your digging deeper questions, and then eventually at the end, your final exam, of course. Okay, so if you have any more questions, let me know, and I'm happy to work with you on something, meet with you, or yeah, just send me an email. Okay, thanks. Bye.